vitamins. The fountain of youth could be here in this village, where people routinely live into their 90s, never sick a day in their lives. Cancer, Alzheimer's, even wrinkles are rare, and no one seems to worry about their health. What's their secret?
It tastes like a bamboo shoot. Not bad.
But can you get the same benefits in a pill? Connie Chung with secrets from the village of long life. So how would you like to be 100 years old without any aches or pains, without disease, or without any sign of dementia? Sounds pretty good. And believe it or not, there is a place where that might be possible. Connie Chung has found it and went to pay a visit.
When I first saw this video about a year ago, I was really pretty skeptical about this because I've seen a lot of things come and go in my about 15 years of extensive research of alternative health, and things tend to be pretty hyped up, and I try not to fall for that kind of stuff. But when I saw this, there's this root of something really significant here. Of course, I was kind of turned off by some of the cigarette smoking and things that were happening in this video by a lot of these individuals, and I really don't believe that that's a good thing. I think all the decisions that we make are really important as far as our lifestyles go, and smoking cigarettes and that contributing to the degradation of your lungs is not a positive thing to prevent aging. So I think there's a lot, but there's a lot to be learned from what's discussed in here, and the substance that they are talking about in this video is called hyaluronic acid, and it's a really vital component to staying youthful. And of course, they talk about certain sources for it, and I got really inspired by all this, and I actually made a series of videos about this topic to really share a lot of the knowledge that I gained from it, and I want you to check that out. Just put your email address here in on this page, and you can see. I'll show you. I'll give you a link to this video also, and you can also see the series of videos that I did on this topic of anti-aging with hyaluronic acid and why this is so significant. Now, the unfortunate thing is that there's a lot of confusion about the different sources of it, and of course now things have changed a lot in Japan, where this was originally coming from, and it's not really so reliable to get clean ingredients from Japan now, and so there's a lot of updates to be had in regards to sourcing these kind of ingredients. And the other unfortunate thing is that there's a lot of forms of hyaluronic acid that, well, actually generally the molecule, hyaluronic acid molecule, is a very large molecule, so it's not well absorbed orally. It just is not readily absorbed through the digestive system, and that's why it's typically used as a topical ointment, where it's spread on the skin or injected into joints. That's some of the areas since this information came out where it has really proven itself, whereas in some other areas, such as taking it orally, until very recently it really hasn't proven, none of the sources have proven really to be well absorbed, and it's really not something that we get in so many foods. Like they show foods being served with that have high levels of hyaluronic acid. But this is just not a common situation. We're not getting it in most of our foods, and as our soils get more and more affected by agricultural practices and genetically modified ingredients, and it has not gone in the direction to support hyaluronic acid in our foods, and it's unfortunate. But in this time, I've influenced a number of people with these videos that I've shared, and I want to share with you some of the feedback here that I've had from people that I've educated about this.
For those who don't know me, I'm 58 years old. I've been a chiropractor for 35 years, and I've been in the nutrition world for 40 years. And my genetic makeup of our family was, our weak spot's always been hips and spine. And so, unfortunately, I've had to have several hip replacement surgeries. And so I had one in 2004 on my left side that was put in crooked and transferred my pain from my groin area down to the lateral thigh area. And I put up with that for about 8 years somehow. So I found a good surgeon, and he went in a year ago and took it all out and put all new metal in, got it lined up perfectly. My problem was we couldn't get it to heal. And so I've done everything in the last year as far as I've been doing hyperbaric chamber, oxygen treatments. I've done, just name it, I've done a little bit of everything on this thing trying to get it healed. I have pulse magnetic therapy. I have cold lasers. I have all sorts of things in my office, and I couldn't get it to heal. I tried a lot of different nutritional things, and I couldn't get it to heal. I finally had seen another surgeon. My surgeon sent me actually to another surgeon who specializes in difficult cases, and he said he couldn't figure out what my problem was, but his recommendation was to do another surgery to see if that would have been stimulated and to get it to grow correctly. Because we just couldn't figure out why the calcium hadn't set in hard around that stem they put in. So I was supposed to meet with my surgeon for pre-surgery at the end of October. And in the end of October, when I saw my surgeon, I walked in without any pain in my hip. And that's the first time in literally 10 years I've not had left hip pain. And so I walked in, showed him how good I was. He took an x-ray. He saw some new bone growth. And so we canceled that surgery that I had scheduled for December next month. So I was totally impressed with that. And I must say, Josh, after that, one of my dentist friends that we've been working on each other for 20 years has a hip going bad. And I gave him a bottle, told him what was happening with me. And, within a week, he felt better. And I had 2 or 3 people with knees with the same thing. I mean, I can't believe it. Many things I have used over the years with nutritional products, nothing touches what this stuff does. I mean, this stuff is in a league by itself. And I'm just thankful you thought of getting me on that email, Josh. But I'll let you have it from there.
So go ahead and type your main email address in here on this page, and I'll share the links to the other private videos that I've created on this topic, so you can learn really what this is all about and how this can really help you turn the clock back on your aging. The videos are not on YouTube, so you won't find them there. You will have to put your email address here on this page, and then you'll have access to them right away. So go ahead and do that right now, and I will see you on the next video. But thanks for watching this one.